Hello and welcome back to Robert's Rebellion. We have a beard, we have grown up, and it is time for us to continue our fairly stable control over the realms. So let's unpause and let things roll. Right, so this is Littlefinger accepting our request to have our child educated by him. This is our heir who we're getting, so that's Jason there. And Jason currently is doing a martial education. It was suggested that it might be better on intrigue because he's got better stats than that to start with. I would feel like Robert would be more into a martial one, but who knows. Apparently I can assign Pierce to protect somebody. I think we had this event pop up several times last time, and I have no idea why. So I don't know. Unless he was protecting our son, and now our son is technically not in our court because our son is... Well, no, he is in our court. I was thinking maybe he joined our guardian's court or something. I don't know. Anyway, don't do anything. That's fine. Information brokering. Lord Anders has approached me claiming he has discovered someone in my close family having an extramarital affair. I must know the truth. Give me that knowledge. It's become clear that my vassal, Lord Malcolm... Who? Malcolm Middleton is sleeping with Lady Yasmena? Who are these people? I don't care. It said close family, didn't it? Maybe I'm going crazy. Anyway, carrying on. We have paid 300 gold for that little bit of knowledge, which is great. Ooh, little war going on down here. Little Liberty War. My wife is pregnant. All in time. My ward, Lady Paramount Aregel, has been impressed with one of my household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she's been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Greatness comes in time, but be there to grasp it when it does. So, Lord Jory of Wolf's Branch. So, Jory Cassell. Okay. Well, was he not one of the... He was one of Ned's knights, I think. In, like, canon timeline. Keep patient. We can have them not be patient, be generous. Or we can have them not be patient, be diligent. Yeah, sure, patient's fine. I have no problem with that. But yeah, seems like a good one. Carrying on. Some more money's coming back in. I'm not going to read your poem. Thank you for it, though. Appreciate having another poem. Carry on. Okay, you want an audience. Lord Adrian. Adrian what? Adrian Pine. Okay, what do you want? You want me to develop your capital? No. Well, that was easy. Quite satisfied. My ward Luke has been asking me for a doll for a long time. This is the person who I have already... Yes, I've already made him a septum. Okay. And I told him I would get him one in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He responded that he was fine with his current dedication to his studies, reward or no reward. So he'd be content? You know what? Content, septum, sounds good. Okay, what do you want, Lord John Faring? Would you like me to develop your capital? No. Oh, hello. You would like to give me some renown. I'll take that. A strange noise. I arrived back at my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 31 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationship I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me I have not heard from my wife Cersei or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. Happy birthday. What a surprise. All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There's even an entire table laden with quince tarts, my favourite. Here I was thinking everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Cersei went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret, and not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Stannis approaches me struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped presents. Ever the trickster, he says, I have 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, which shall it be? The biggest one. We have now got the gilded rat's tail, which increases child opinion. Sure, I will wear my friend's gift. Children shall like me. I've arrived in the Red Keep to pay homage. Great. Thank you very much for the huge amount of cash along with your homage. Anything here? It has low durability. I think it starts with low durability, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like pretty much gonna break immediately. We could do this, but I don't really want to. Yeah, we'll just use it until it breaks. That's fine. Alright, let time continue to move on. It's still very peaceful in the realms. Nobody's attacking each other. I think that's maybe my biggest problem is that, like, if, like, say Dorne and the Reach were having a beef, or, like, you know, Riverlands and Westlands or something, like, if there was some internal wars, I think this would be a lot more engaging. But right now, it's just like nothing's happened. Like, literally nothing's happening on the map. Everything is controlled. Just a little weird. A little weird. No, I'm not going to develop your capital. I am tempted to turn off petitioners, but then we literally are just doing nothing. Berena, you are beautiful. Is that what we're going to call you? I don't know. Why don't we go for an ancestor? Let's go for... You know what? We'll call you Cersei. You can be Cersei. And look at that. Correct color of hair. So probably not cheating on us with this one. You've created a divergent culture. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, alright. Okay, clear that out. And carry on. We could probably get a cultural thing in like another couple hundred prestige we could add to our culture. Want me to join your feast? Sure, why not? Let's see here. A crooked smile touched my arm to get my attention. Queen Cersei spoke in a lowered voice filled with concern. Lord Lucerys has been looking at you a lot this evening. Considering Cersei's reputation, I almost wish she had said nothing. Every grin from our host now starts looking a little too wide, and every clang from a flagon or plate makes me jump, anxious that someone has incurred his wrath with some minor slight, or worse, that person is me. I can get through this. This is only a feast. Court grandeur dropped. Oh, actually, it increased that time. Sorry. Neutral spirits. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lord Lucerys. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with them. Good. We'll let this end. Cool. We've returned home and lost a lot of stress because we're gregarious. It was suggested that what we could do is we could raise these up. Even though our court grandeur should be trending towards 100 anyway, we could try and raise these up in the hopes that it would keep it closer to that 100 number most of the time. I don't know. We could. How much does it cost us? We got 24 to spend. We could in theory spend most of that 20. We could spend 18 of that 24 just doing this. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'm going to apply that. Let's do it. So it's still trending towards 100. It's still trending at the same speed, but we'll see whether this makes a difference. It might. Okay. We're not making nearly as much money anymore, which is to be expected. Oh, your neighbor High Chieftain Craster is lost against Chieftain Gendil of Swillrock. So that's up here. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's north of the wall. Okay, cool. But it's something that happened. Wars are resolving. So your neighbor Lord Commander Jantos won against your other neighbor High Chieftain Craster in the Wildlands raid. Or the Wildling raid. Cool. One of the children at court, Kira, has taken the wooden warrior of a younger girl and thrown it into a nearby cave. My ward was there and saw it all happen. Aregel flew into a fit of rage and beat Kira bloody. This didn't help the younger girl, who started crying even more. Seems that Aregel has trouble controlling her anger. You can be wrathful. I'll let you be wrathful. Yeah, that seems fine. New martial perk. Household guard. I think actually we almost want to switch off of martial right now. We're kind of like, there's not a lot for us to get here that's going to be worth actually getting. I guess stewardship would be fine. Maybe diplomacy. Maybe family focus or something. Into groom to rule. Yeah, something like that. Seems alright. We have a few knights, but that's just because we increased our knight total. Now they've been filled in. Great. Okay, nothing we need to worry about here. And carrying on. Level of devotion to our faith went up. Craster was taken prisoner by somebody. Apparently all my news is Craster news. We have lost this negative here. That's great to see. I'm invited to the Grand Tourney. Sure, let's go to the Grand Tourney. Right, we can also hold court after this. Oh, so you've arrived. You're apparently an experienced fighter. You're alright. We have made it through the preliminary rounds. We will now keep going. Right. It's us versus Lord Roger Worth. Well, we're going to beat him, I'm sure. My opponent teeters in his saddle, squeezing onto his mount for dear life. Oh, right. Yeah, so we've knocked him over. And we got both joust events at the same time. We prevailed. Wonderful. Well, that was good. Well done, us, I guess. We are now against Master Brendel. Okay, Master Brendel, you shall lose to us. My mount holds steady, my aim is true. Hammer my opponent. My opponent teeters in his saddle, squeezing onto his mount for dear life. And he manages to stay a horse. Okay, we have hit him. He is holding onto his mount. And he has fallen off his horse. Wonderful. We prevailed. The next tilt, it is going to be Lord Roger Hogg versus us. He's a little bit better. Okay. Well, let's go. My opponent teeters in his saddle. He's fallen off. We prevailed against Lord Roger. Okay. Oh, there's more wars being resolved between you and Craster. Okay. That's fine. Right, so we're now against Illifer, who is a lowborn. We're going to win. Okay, he's falling off. He didn't fall off. I've been hit. I held onto my horse. My opponent's going to fall off. He fell off. We're prevailed. One after another, I vanquished every opponent put before me, my confidence growing with every victory until, at last, no more foes remain. My name is on the lips of every man, woman and child, and I know that it will not soon be forgotten. Which is better, the thrill of victory, the renown won for my house, or the glint of treasure awarded to the champion? It matters not, all three are mine. So we get gold, we get prestige, and we get tourney winner, which is just a little prestige for 5 years. Okay, and then we get opinion of the person running the tournament. Okay. Venison, elk, quail. There are so many exotic things to try in this world. As plate after plate of exquisite meat is placed before me, I cannot help but wonder what more is out there. What more flavorful adventures can I go? Can I go on? Sure, I'll look for exotic meat. I don't see how this could go wrong. My quest for rare meats. A thought has taken root in my mind. I can scarcely admit it even to myself, but I cannot help but wonder what human flesh would taste like. As a servant at court sickens and stands on death's doorstep, I order him placed in my private care. I'm not going to eat humans. The hot take, I think that's a little out of character for Robert. I don't know, though. Maybe not. You would like to be on the council instead of Stannis? No. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my high septum Boris has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed at the council table. He has tested my limits. The others are sure to follow unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Okay, so we can mock his unrestrained emotions if I think he's self-conscious. He's just vengeful and compassionate. I can comment on his amorious lips. A subtle threat of violence will put an end to this, or how dare you challenge your king? Okay. Well, I think we just say, how dare you challenge your king? I think that's kind of our way forward here. Alan, hello. Hello, Alan. Thank you for increasing my court grandeur. It's now at level 8. It seems to be dropping backwards. My relative Renly has become a knight. That looks like that should be the, I was going to say, that looks like it should be the wall's background, and it is. He's currently at the wall. You, your liege is him? Are you oh, you're a black brother. Oh, Renly went and joined the Night's Watch. Oh, okay, weird. Well, good for him. Okay, didn't see that coming. Okay, Barristan. What have you got? You would like to be put on the council instead of Lord Stannis? No. Why does everyone want to replace Stannis? I guess he's the worst, maybe? Burying the hatchet. King Robert, we've had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? Sure, why not? She was the person we made a spy, so it's not really like, you know. And she was just a rival because she ratted us out. I don't think it's too big a deal. Frontier Fracas. The next petitioner is evidently somewhat of a stranger in this court, as I do not recognize him, and the eyes of the Master of Arms Stannis has been on them since they first entered. My lord, I have come to declare that the people of Stoutfast are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied upon us. In times past, our people and lands were granted rights and privilege which your recent exaltations ignore. We request that you address our concerns fairly or else. Yeah, I'm gonna say, imprison this wretch Master Arms and crush the rabble. Let's do it. The tax revolt has been crushed. Shadowseek, out of control. Master of Arms, Lord Paramount Stannis is hanging us, hounding us. We could keep order, my lord. Please, we can organize ourselves without all the death. What we need is excessive bloodshed. Do what you can with this. A curious idea. Let's try it. So, apparently, you want to just control your land yourself. Stannis won't like if I do that. And give you some money. Or what you need is excessive bloodshed. Let's give you some money. Sure. A cumbersome gift. The whole throne room falls silent as my vassal Lord Donald Buckwell enters triumphantly, followed by two struggling servants who are dragging a chained bear. Smiling proudly, Donald exclaims, "My lord, I present you a gift worthy of the mightiest ruler in the world. This magnificent beast was hunted in the forest of Tuxford, and I now offer it to you as a symbol of my devotion and your unparalleled power." So you can kill it for its hide, mighty beast for mighty ruler, so we can have a pet monster, gives us dread per month, or it looks smelly and dangerous. We will have a mighty beast for a mighty ruler. Court Grandeur is now gone to level 9. And that is the end of that. How is our Court Grandeur looking? So it's almost level 10. Okay, we're getting there. And now we have a pet bear, which is kind of cool. Craster is just losing wars against everybody. He's getting destroyed up north. Court Grandeur is now level 10. Wonderful. Do I want to go to your feast? Sure, I'll go to your feast. That's fine. Cersei is pregnant once again. Feast was exceptional thanks to Lord Adrian Celtigar. Okay. Troubled acquaintance. The pleading gaze I received from my acquaintance Moel is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hidden all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. I think a lady would act in such a way. Will distract the converging guests, or come now, Moel, tell us a story. I will distract the guests. Sure, we've gained a hook. Council left court. The High Septum left his position as High Septum in our court, and we have a new High Septum, who is you, apparently. Wait, so you're the High Septum, but you're also the High Septum. What? That doesn't seem right. Something seems like that broke there. Okay. This person joined our court. We're not really that worried about him. But like, okay, so he's still the High Septum, but he lost the position on our court as High Septum? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, we enjoyed the feast. That was good. Right, a little bird. At first I thought they were merely idiosyncrasies, but it is clear one of the many servants at court has been furtively signaling me. I approach him with my guards at a quiet moment, and he whispers conspiratorially, "Great King, my name is Andros. We overhear much while waiting on your guests, and they hardly even notice our presence." I look at him doubtfully, wondering whether I really want to hear what he says next. He returns the look, clearly unsure whether he is making a mistake. At last he swallows. "My lord, Lord Samwell, your querulous vassal, is a terrible secret behind the closed doors of your castle. I swear it with the 7 who are one as my witness." This is Samuel Stokeworth. So I can say I need more reliable men like you, and I learn of Lady Rita's disputed heritage. What else have you heard? Take this your old report only to me, or arrest this skulking fiend. We need servant informants. Let's just say, what else have you heard? We've learned about Lord Tywin's lover secret. Oh, have we now? What's the secret we've got here? Lord Tywin has been sleeping with Lady Gwenda of Moonsguard, who is married to Lord Quarlon of Moonsguard. That's shocking, that is. Mainly, when does he find the time? But it's shocking. Do you want to do anything with this? We can get a strong hook on him. On her. Wait, we can only get a weak hook on him. Yeah, I'm going to blackmail him. Why not? We now hold something over him. Fantastic. Great news. We can change his contract if we wanted to. Don't really know if there's anything I want to change in there, but we could. Could definitely do something. But yeah, okay, we have something over Tywin. Making acquaintances. My ward Luke seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. He got along quite well with everyone he spoke to, even the adult guests. Great. Fantastic news. Our Knight Commander continues to win. That's great to see. You would like me to underwrite a sept? I say no. Well, that was the event that was up there. That's fine. Carrying on. Making Knights of Children. My child Jason has recently become an age in which he is able to be squired. Perhaps I could command a vassal of my realm to squire him. I believe Lord Gerald of Morency would be a good candidate. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. You can be a squire. Wonderful. So, we will chill. What have we got here? Hold a grand tourney. We could do. I'm not too into the grand tourneys, honestly. They don't seem to be that exciting. Leviathan. It behooves a king to spend time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court when we spot it, a distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. Greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. Get the harpoon, let the others handle it, or a creature of fearsome majesty, leave it. Oh, get the harpoon. Definitely, let's go. We've hauled it to shore. We have another daughter. Who, I don't know, we'll name this one after a Lannister. This can be Joanna. Actually, you know what would be even better? And just like a little bit spiteful. We're gonna name this one Gwenda. I think that would be I think that would be great. An inappropriate exchange. My ward Luke seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused in him. The young rascal coming of age, is he? Or notice how the true value lies in the expensive trappings of power. And we'll let him be lustful, that's fine. Although we have made him a septum, which is not ideal. Lord Lucerys, you would like me to underwrite your script? You already asked me about this and I said no. You would like me to do urban development? I'm going to say no. Need a guardian for Corone. Okay. So you're going to do a... No, stewardship is fine here. Okay. We're looking ideally for a genius. Although I think we're not going to... Yeah, we need to change this to be like the realm. Yeah, sorry. It was just double checking at the start of the episode whether Mr. Baelish was actually educating our child. Because it wasn't... Because we had a pop-up saying, you know, designate a guardian. It just because the event had not gone through yet. Also, this I suspect is why this is all messed up at the top, because I think these runes are like someone's tried to hide them from the top of the list and it just doesn't work. Yeah, it's all a little bit messed up. Anyway, we're looking for a genius, and we're looking for somebody with high stewardship. You already have 2 wards. We could send this child off to Littlefinger as well. Reset. That's fine. My daughter, Littlefinger. Please educate her. Let's see how that goes. Expectations. You're always there for me, and I hope you know that I'm grateful. My ward, Lady Paramount Arigel, approaches me in a rare display of appreciation. Well, that's what it means to be a guardian. You know what we could do? Oh, I was going to say we could betroth someone to her. Apparently we were beaten to the punch by Lord Rickard Karstark. Okay. So I was going to say, oh, we could arrange a marriage between our son and her. Absolutely not. that was already like jumped on, and that is no longer an option. Just having a look around, see who we can marry into here. Okay, we could maybe marry one of our daughters to the Vale if we wanted to. Kasana? Is there somebody here who's the right age? You look a little ill. You're also betrothed to somebody. Okay, how about you? Lord John of the Vale. Why don't you arrange marriage between you and how about my daughter? How about Corone? Okay, that seems fine. Yeah, we'll just go for a non-matrilineal one. That's okay. Dorn? Quentin, I guess, is betrothed. Yeah, he's betrothed. Ariane is married. Not going to marry into the Stormlands. They're related. Children would be related on that one as well, so that's not going to be good. How about the Iron Isles? Oh, so Roderick is now in charge right now. His heir is Maron Greyjoy. Theon is married to somebody. You got a sibling who we could marry into. Yeah, we have got some siblings you could marry into here, apparently. Edwell Stark, who is... Oh, right. Benjen married Caitlin Tully. Oh, okay. And he didn't go to the Night's Watch. I see. Interesting. How about I marry Edwell to my daughter? That seems good. Yeah. Okay. So then we still don't know who we're marrying our son to. Is there someone in the Riverlands who would make sense? We could maybe betroth our son to Desmona. Yeah, that seems fine. They'll be betrothed. Let all of those go through. Yeah, that seems fine. Right. We've formed an alliance with the North as well now. Great to see. Great to see. Now we chill. Our prisoner died in our dungeons. We had a prisoner in our dungeons? I really need to keep better track of that. Okay. Pierce Peasbury improved as marshal. Flea Bottom Brawlers. Despite Flea Bottom being the most notorious slum in King's Landing, highborns can be found in its wine sinks and twisted alleys. Many come from the higher parts of the city to walk the roads paved in mud and pig shit in search of vulgar and illicit entertainment. The rat pits are one such attraction. Normally rats are set on by dogs or other animals while men bet on how many will die. Tonight, however, the rats are spared and 2 men will enter the ring to fight instead. Do you want to vote for Humphrey or for Damon? I'm going to vote for Damon. Humphrey and Damon start to circle each other, their fists clenched. Humphrey punches Damon's jaw. Damon returns the blow with one of his own to Humphrey's ribs. Humphrey stands victoriously as Damon yields. My gold! Okay. We have enough that we can potentially get a new thing in Stormlanders now. Blood of the Dragon. I don't think we need Blood of the Dragon, but we could make Mystics more common and get Dragon Keepers, potentially. Braving the Storm. Yeah, again, kind of similar things. Don't think we need that. Castle Keepers, we get bonuses if we hold castles. Well, that probably seems pretty good to me. Just do a quick scan. I'm looking for 2,000 cost ones. State Ransoming. Yeah, that would matter if we were in battles. Ignore all of them. Battlefield Looters, again. Yeah, see, a lot of these only matter if we actually join battles. What about this one? Inspire against own captains in single combat to gain modifiers. Maybe. Maybe. An eye for an eye. Vengeful trait is more common. Maybe. Okay. Anything in here that's cost 2,000? I think I'm going to go for castles. Yeah, I'm going to go for castles. Castle Keepers. Let's get it. That seems good. And that'll establish in 30 years. Cool. We'll just chill with that one. I don't think it actually applies to our capital. You see, our court grandeur just dropped to level 8. What's causing that to drop? Like, what's actually the cause? I don't know. It's interesting. It'd be nice if we could see, like, a log of that. Because that just seems to drop almost at random. But maybe it's dropping because of something that I'm doing? I don't know. Anyway. Eric has come to my keep, seeking a place to stay for a short while before resuming his journey to the court of the Lord he'll be serving. Sure, why not? It's fine. Accounting. Whilst walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest Eric and began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed he had a link of gold on his chain. I brought this up to him and we began talking at lengths about accounting and stewardship. Okay, fair enough. Eric has come before me and somewhat perfunctorily thanked me for my hospitality. He complimented me on my insights into scholarly matters, though his tone would suggest he thought little of my intellect. It seems he thinks me a fool. We won't have that. My daughter Maya Stone has come of age. We shall have to find someone to marry her to. How about Lord Roderick of the Iron Isles? Honestly, doesn't seem too bad if he's unmarried, which he is. Yes. My bastard child shall marry Lord Roderick, or Lord Paramount Roderick. Fantastic. I'd gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter Maya in holy matrimony. May the drowned gods grant us long life and many children. Okay. I don't think we can actually have we don't actually have an alliance, do we? Oh, we do have an alliance. That does count for an alliance. Fantastic. That's what I was aiming for, but wasn't sure it would count. Couple of Square, the Septum. I think we've had this one before. Yeah, we've had this event before. A question of loyalty? Is my wife cheating on me? She must tell me. Of course the child is yours. She looks at me intently. Why would you ever think otherwise? I don't believe it. We'll do a 0% chance. Okay. Stefan has arrived in our court. Oh! I'm so tired of lying, Queen Cersei seems on the verge of tears. After a drawn-out silence, she finally admits it. Jaime is the true father of my children. Okay, so this must stay between us or everyone shall know of your infidelity. Everyone shall know. She has been unfaithful. Now the whole story is out in the open. My wife and her philanderer are about to face the consequences of their actions. Love will keep you warm in the dungeons. Let's go. Also, obviously we're going to try and imprison you. Well, what happens if it fails? Let's see what happens. Oh, John has arrived. That's fine. Did we just fail, or what happened to him here? We're still trying. Renegade. He's managed to avoid capture, and to say he's displeased with my actions would be to put it mildly. So where is he now? He's in my court, so I can just do this over and over for a 0%. Okay. Punish criminal. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll do a duel. Single combat with Jaime Lannister. For a few brief moments, Jaime and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my sword, ready to defend myself while he clutches his sword firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. But sudden twitch our bout begins. Jaime is famed for his abilities with a sword and reminds me of this with a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes punctuated by the occasional terrifying powerful cleave. By the way, is he better than me? In theory, no, but maybe yes. Alright, we're going to do strike, parry, riposte. This one's always good. High, medium. It's not quite as good as his, but you know, it's fine. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Jaime's guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Jaime retaliates with a smooth flowing series of quick slashes and powerful cleaves. Each strike forced me back a little more. My form is good with only small errors. His stance is incredible. My opponent's guard is fierce. I feel far from victory. So we can try to focus entirely on fending him off, I'll show you how I heft a sword. Or you think you can beat someone as famous as me? I say better men than you have died trying to break my guard. My sword is a better protector than any shield, parrying, countering, guarding against Jamie's every move. Wherever he moves his sword, my sword is there waiting. Jamie counters with a fierce hail of quick slashes, almost running me through repeatedly. My form is good with only small errors, his is incredible. I have yet to open up my opponent's guard at all and see no way to claim victory. Okay, we can try and intimidate him. Is that the best you've got? You can't even hit me. I'll show you how I heft a sword. Let's try this one. Again, no chance of success, but let's see how this goes. Commanding the rabble in battle is an exercise in shouting and intimidation. I demonstrate this to Jamie by screaming foulness at the top of my considerable lungs. He's famed for his abilities with his sword, and he reminds me of this with a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes. Form is decent, his is incredible. Okay, we've got to try for something to win here. I'm going to kick him in the shin. With all the fury I can muster, I launch a blistering kick for my opponent's shins, only to feel my balance give out utterly as I completely miss, sending my body hurling after the errant foot. Jamie takes easy advantage, letting me fly forward before kicking my remaining leg out from under me. I land in a tangle, and a couple of malice kicks thereafter keep me that way. And say, yield, yield, or you'll rue the day you defeated King Robert. You'll rue the day you defeated King Robert. And with that, we're going to end the episode. We have just lost a duel to Jaime Lannister, and his sister is currently imprisoned. Well, what's going to happen? We'll find out next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.